Hello again. I'm sitting here with a very trusted Old Faithful guitar, my white, rather beaten up white Strat. I was trying to work out how long I've had this, and I think it must be getting on for about 20 years now, and as long as I can remember it's had this strap on it. To be honest, I don't particularly like the strap. I just turned up somewhere one time with the guitar but didn't have a strap to hand, and I acquired this off somebody. Fitted it on the guitar, and the thing with guitar straps is they slip quite easily over these strap buttons, but they can, if you're not careful, just as easily slip off. So what I did was, as a quick bodge, just wrapped a bit of black tape over the slot there on the strap to help secure it on and make it more difficult for it to slip off by accident. You know, there's a couple of times I've seen guitarists on stage where a strap hasn't been attached properly and it's fallen off. One time was a big stadium gig in front of about 35,000 people, and guitarist from the support band, halfway through the first verse of the song, strap fell off the guitar. Fortunately, he had the presence of mind, he caught it and he recovered it quite quickly, but he still looked kind of foolish in front of 30,000 people and really did mess up the opening song of the set for the support band. The other time I've seen a strap mishap was a bit smaller venue, just, you know, a little club of about 100 people. Similar sort of thing. The guitar was just playing away, the strap slipped off. This case, unfortunately, the guitarist didn't catch it in time. Gravity took over, guitar hit the stage, ended up getting quite badly damaged, which was really bad because, as well as being worth quite a lot of money financially, there was an awful lot of sentimental value in that guitar. And the guitarist had absolutely gutted that it happened. And it's something that you can make secure with a piece of plastic, little clip that you can get from the music store for a couple of pounds. However, there's another way of securing the strap, and that's to use things called Straplocks, like this. Picked these up at the local music store for about, I think it's about £20, so you can probably pick them for maybe what the exchange rate is now, maybe it's about $30. What these are, a replacement strap button and a little gizmo that goes onto the strap, and is clipped together and get a very secure fit, and your strap is not going to come off by accident. I've got them fitted onto all of my guitars apart from this one, and I'm going to fit these on today. If you're not used to doing repair work on your guitar, I can understand how it could be a bit daunting. Changing a set of strap buttons over and fitting some strap locks is dead easy. I'll show you how to do it today, because it's something I really would recommend that you do. To keep your guitar safe. You don't want it falling on the floor, messing up your gig. You don't want it falling on the floor and getting damaged. I don't know how much you spent on your guitar, but the idea of spending £20, $30, whatever, to keep your guitar safe, it's worth doing. So what we'll do now is I'll show you how to fit these onto a guitar. Okay, so this is a fairly easy job to do. Pretty much the only tool you're going to need is a Phillips head screwdriver. Might come in handy though if you've got a drill and a little pilot drill bit. I'll show you why in a minute, why that might come in useful. So let's get started. What I'm going to start by doing is taking the existing strap off. Now I've got this black tape on, so I'll need to work a little bit harder to get the strap off. And off it comes. Other end as well. Okay, let's get rid of that. So now I've got the strap buttons there. All I need to do is get a Phillips head screwdriver. The Phillips screws in here, and then it's just a case of unscrewing those. Okay, that's that one. Just put that to one side. Keep it safe, because at some point you might want to fit it back on again. If you come to sell the guitar and you want to keep your strap locks to put on your new guitar. And same again, just unscrew the strap button from this end. Okay, off that comes, and again, just keep that safe to one side. Okay, that was dead easy. So we've got two pre-drilled holes now. Let's have a look at what's in the packet for the strap locks themselves. Okay, open this up. These do come with fitting instructions if you're not familiar with how to do them, but I've fitted these loads of times before, so I'm quite comfortable about what I'm doing. I'll show you how they work here. Come in two parts. You've got the strap button itself, which fits onto the guitar. It's in this little contraption, which goes onto the strap. Inside the strap button, there's quite a deep recess with a groove all the way around. If you imagine like a cylinder with a groove in it. And on these pieces that go onto the guitar strap, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 little ball bearings on a tube. Now at the end there's a little spring-loaded button. When you push that button down, it releases a spring on these ball bearings and they move inside and move freely in and out. Put that into the strap button, then release the button on the end here. The spring goes out and that's locked securely in place. You can't pull that apart. So if you imagine your guitar strap's on here, it's now fitted to the guitar strap button. It's got a really secure grip. Okay, so what we need to do is put those buttons, 2 of these strap buttons, need to go onto the guitar. Now just a quick word about the screws. I'll show you them against the normal strap button. This is the normal strap button and there's a slight recess where the screw goes. This is the new Straplocks strap button. So because it's got that hollow tube where the locking mechanism goes, if you can, there's a little bit longer screw, probably about a quarter of an inch more to go into the guitar body, and the screw is also probably about 1 size bigger than a standard guitar strap button. So that means you're going to get a really secure grip with the screw when you put it into the wood. However, I know from experience that because guitars are made of quite hard wood, sometimes that needs just a little bit of help. What we need to do is drill a very small pilot hole just to extend the hole that's already there, just to help us get that new strap lock button in place. Okay, so what we've got here is a cordless drill. Every home should have one, and a little pilot bit. This is only about 1 millimetre, it's 1.5 millimetre diameter, very small. We don't want to drill a hole the size of the screw. We just want something that's going to help the screw to get a grip into the wood. We still want plenty of wood there for it to get a really good bite on and hold really tight. So fit that into the drill, get a good tight grip. We'll get the guitar and just drill a couple of tiny little pilot holes just to help us with the process. Okay, now if you're not used to doing repair work on your guitar, it might feel a little bit daunting. This is really simple. All we're going to do is drill 2 tiny little holes. Really easy to do. So start off with the one at the bottom end here. Put the drill in, and we're not going to go in very far. So just enough just to help the screw get its way started. Easy as that. We'll do the same at the other end. Okay, this end's a little bit trickier because the neck kind of gets in the way of the drill. But just get in there and just a tiny little extra hole just to open it up a little bit so we can get a grip with the strap lock screws. Okay, so that's the pilot holes drilled. What we're going to do now is get one of the strap lock buttons, one of the screws through it there, get a screwdriver and start with this end. Put the screw into the hole, a couple of turns with the fingers just to get it tight, and then get a whip with the screwdriver and screw it into place. In fact, I think I've picked the screwdriver just a little bit too big. change down the size. Okay, let's try this one instead. Yeah, that's a bit better. It's a slightly smaller screw head on the strap lock buttons than was on the strap button that I took off. And that's getting a much better grip. It's in nice and tight, got a really good grip on the guitar. Now let's do the other one. And there we go, that one as well. Screwed in, nice and tight, it's going to grip really well. Okay, so that's the two strap buttons fixed, one on the top corner of the guitar and one at the back. What we need to do now is put the little attachments onto the strap, and then we're ready to go. Okay, so here's the old strap. To be honest, I'm not going to be using this, but it hasn't got anything on the end at the moment, so it's a good way to show you how the strap locks are fitted. So there should be a matching pair in the box. What have we got? Well, we've got this little cylindrical piece and a little cup washer go on the outside of the strap. So if you look at the strap, the side that's going to be facing out over, that goes through there, through the hole. There's a large flat washer that goes over to keep that in place, and then to retain the whole lot there's this sort of horseshoe shaped spring clip which goes on top of the washer, and there's a little recess in the strap lock device where that just snaps into. Now that can be a little bit of a strain sometimes. This is sometimes. So what we can do is just take a flathead. I haven't got a flathead screwdriver. What I'm going to use is just the flathead screwdriver off my Swiss Army knife thread. I'm not using a blade. This is just a screwdriver blade because I want something flat. What I'm going to do is just get that and help push it on. You should have heard that click. So we've now got that strap lock on the end of the strap in place. We'll do the same thing down at the other end. Okay, that click tells me we've got the other end secured on as well. So now we've got a strap with the strap lock at either end, and we've got the strap lock buttons on the guitar. Fitting the strap now, really easy. Just get the end, push the button down, line it up in the hole in the strap lock button, push it in, leave go of the button, and got a really good secure fit. Same down the other end, push that in, check it, really good secure fit. So we've got a strap on the guitar now, nice and secure, and that's not going to come off. Okay, so what I've done there is show you from start to finish how to take the strap buttons off the guitar, fit set of strap locks. So if you get a different type rather than the Dunlops, the assembly and that might be a little bit different, but hopefully whatever you get will come with fitting instructions. Personally, I would also go with the Dunlops. I've tried a few different makes, names with help to protect the guilty, but I'll always go for the Dunlop ones. Nice thing about them, apart from the fact it's just a really good secure fit, is when you take them off, the strap button is still strap button shaped, so if for some reason you did want to put a conventional strap on, it'll still fit. Some of the other strap lock systems, you haven't got a strap button there in quite the same way that you can use. Now, one of the advantages as well of having a strap lock system, if you have the same system across all of your guitars, is that the strap effectively becomes interchangeable. So get rid of this. Okay, so here's one of the strap I have on the other guitars most of the time, the black one. Simply fit that on, push it into place, on the other end, and we're good to go. Cool thing with this is if you play live, if you use like a wireless system or something, you could have the wireless system taped to your strap. If you need to do a guitar change, it's just a case of undoing the clips, get rid of the guitar, do your guitar change, clip the new guitar on, plug in, you got your wireless system there and you're ready to go. So it's really useful for that. As I keep saying, I really would advise you to get a set of Straplocks. It helps you to protect your investment. You might think, oh, do you really want to be £20 or $30 or whatever down by buying a set of Straplocks? Yeah, you think about how that would make you feel, but how would you feel if you were playing and your guitar slipped off the strap and got damaged? How bad would you feel? So really, £20, $30, whatever, it's a pretty small price to pay. Okay, so that was a first time I've done any DIY live on camera. I hope you found that useful, informative, and it'll inspire you and give you the confidence to go off and do what is really a very, very simple upgrade job on your own guitar. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.